Hello guys, welcome to another video by Curious Bytes. Happy Ganesha Chaturthi to all dear viewers. We recently celebrated the Independence Day last week, and on this occasion, I would like to talk about the importance of Ganesha Chaturthi to Indian independence movement. Let us see how the small private celebration turned into a huge public festival and aided in Indian independence movement. Do you know why we celebrate Ganesha Chaturthi? Well, of course, you would be knowing that this festival is for celebrating the birth of Lord Ganesha. Goddess Parvati created Lord Ganesha on this auspicious day, and he was reincarnated with the elephant head on this day. There are a lot of such festivals celebrated in India from various religious groups, but unlike other festivals where they are celebrated among friends and family in a private event or in temples, mosques, or churches, Ganesha Chaturthi is celebrated publicly by people of different backgrounds, different religions, and different caste and languages. Every year, huge statues of Lord Ganesha is installed at public places and the celebration goes on for 10 days. Huge number of people gather to offer their prayers to the Lord Ganesha. Ganesha Chaturthi was popular during the Maratha Empire. It was an important day for the Maratha rulers, but it was largely confined to individual homes. During the 19th century, it became popular again and was celebrated publicly. It played an important role in the Indian independence movement. India was ruled by the British Empire before getting independence in 1947. A huge struggle for freedom went on for years before we finally got our independence, and there were several people who fought for our freedom. The first struggle for Indian independence began in 1857, where the Indians first revolted against the British mainly due to their policies. Though the revolt was widely unsuccessful, this ignited a sense of nationality among the people of India and urged Indians from getting independence from the British rule. The British rule became more ruthless after this event. The British government had passed a series of bills that banned public gatherings of more than 20 people for social or political purposes. But the rules exempted religious assembly for Friday mass prayers under pressure from the Indian Muslim community. This effectively blocked the gathering of the majority of the population of India, that is, the Hindu population at that time. Well, during this time, where Lokmanya Balagangadhar Tilak changed Ganesha Chaturthi from a private celebration to a grand public festival. He saw the Lord Ganesha as a binding factor between the people of different castes. Majority of the Indian population consisted of Hindus prior to independence, and the Hindu population was divided by several factors such as caste, language, etc. But one thing that bound the Hindu population of the pre-independent India was their religious beliefs. People, irrespective of their caste, prayed Lord Ganesha, and this helped in uniting people from different castes of the society and to banish inequality. Lord Ganesha was chosen as the rallying point for protest against British rule because of his wide appeal as God of every man. The festival also served as a meeting place for common people of all castes and communities at a time where public, social, political gatherings were banned by the British government. Tilak recognized the wide appeal of the deity Ganesha as the god of everybody and popularized Ganesha Chaturthi as a national festival in order to bridge the gap between the Brahmins and the non Brahmins and find a context in which to build a new grassroots unity between them and generate nationalistic favor among people. Tilak was the first to install large public images of Ganesha in pavilions and also established the practice of submerging it in rivers, sea, or other pools of water. All public images of the deity on the 10th day of Ganesha Chaturthi. He popularized the celebration of Ganesha Chaturthi and urged the people to celebrate this as a public festival through his newspaper Kesari. This is how Ganesha Chaturthi brought about a sense of nationality and acted as a meeting ground for the freedom fighters. And the festival united people of different castes in India. And now this festival unites people of different religion, language, and culture. It is celebrated by people of different religious backgrounds throughout the world, and this serves as a good example for unity in diversity.